welcome, welcome. This will be an interesting stream tonight. I've got an instrument here with me, and I am going to try and figure out how to tune it. There is a category of instrument called a hammered dulcimer, and this is the Thai variation of it. And it's known as a Khim, and the problem is, when I try and search up Khims, I don't get very much information. I get some, but it was pretty hard to find info on like how to tune this and how it works, maintenance, yada yada yada. They'd all be in Thai, and I don't understand a single word of Thai. And so I'll try and like follow and figure out what they're doing just by watching. I don't know, as long as I maybe get a similar pitch. So he pulls off all the strings of the little bridge things, and then just takes them off, and then gives them a good wipe. There's going to be my first attempt. Fingers crossed that I don't break anything. So, actually no. What does it sound like untuned? It resonates so much. It's incredible. It's pretty bad. So, I guess here we go. Like, I didn't even hear any difference in pitch. Wait, should I do it that way? Sure. I actually don't have that much tension on them. This, gonk. Oh, just for a split second. I'm pretty sure it just knocks it with the tuning tool. Okay. Well, this came with it, which is kind of an interesting tool. Apparently it's all for that stuff on the right, but apparently it's a tool for knocking this. Man, I'm so nervous. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to. Okay. Oh, there we go. Wow. You know, it's interesting. Like, this looks like it's been, for sure, like, handcrafted. Because each of these holes are like a slightly different size. Because this one is just slightly bigger. It's like, huh. Cool. What else have we got? So, I had to smell this. I was like, it doesn't really smell of anything. Because when I first opened this box, it had a really strong smell of like PVA glue of sorts, which makes it seem like it's, sort of freshly manufactured, or when the guy bought it was new and he just never opened it. There's a tiny little crack here on the paint, but it still sounds amazing. When I knock it, I hear like reverb for like 3 or 4 seconds, and it almost sounds spooky because it's all untuned. Apparently this instrument is, I'm actually going to loosen these strings a bit. Oh, okay. It does follow the rule of lefty loosey, righty tighty. But, yeah, apparently in Thailand this is super common. Oh, there we go. That was a lot easier than I thought. Oh man, these like teeth just keep catching on all the strings. Oh, there we go. Now, are these the same size? More or less. They're like 1 or 2 mils off. They're not fully aligned, but that's what you get when you do handmade stuff. Interesting. Do I know which is which? Given that I flipped them around a few times, I don't know which way is up. And this one was the second one I pulled off, because it doesn't have as much paint stuck on the bottom. As for this one, left or righty, I mean, there's a little paint mark up there, so I guess that way, because the paint's here. That's just to, put them away like this. So I'll know. Alright, well, apparently this guy does a dusting. I mean, there's bits and pieces of dust. It's probably not going to show on the camera, but there's dust all over, like, underneath these strings. So, how do I get under this? I have no idea. Alright. I guess time to put this back on. Oh, crap! This one was on the bottom half, I'm sure. I think. Because they're alternating bridges. Some of the strings go through the holes and some of them go through... They sit on top. The paint marks show that. I think the one on the right is lower. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, the screechy sounds, man. Wait, does he do it with the strings on? What does he do? Like, he doesn't lift the bridges. Does he move the strings out of the way before? Yes, he does. Okay. Wait, he did the left one first. Yeah. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! Oh! Just snapped in place. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, okay. Now it's time to just put them on, I guess? Yeah, he does put them on first, okay. That tension. Oh. Jeez. Okay, well. Oh, holy cow. They are tight in place. Well, I'd seen him in the video just going knocking it, so. Surprisingly, it moves pretty well. By like 0.1, 0.2 of a mil. Okay, well there's one side. And then he... Oh my gosh. How the heck does he spread this out? Oh, I just figured it out. This tuner, I always wondered why. When I saw it before, I was like, why is there one side that's pointy? And I'm like, haha, to divide the strings. There we go. There's one set. There's a second set. Okay, it's actually really handy that there's a gap on the left because I can just slide it across and they sort of open up. It's actually really kind of cool, actually. Alright. Well, this second half is moving pretty free. Oh no, I got this one wrong. There we go. Alright, what does it do for the next part of the video? Same idea, I'm guessing? Oh, he doesn't show! Well then. I guess it's the same idea though, right? Oh, there's a challenge. I've got a set of strings that are already high up. So do I... Oh man, the tension on this, pushing all of them up is... Okay. This one moved a lot easier. Alright. Oh, tension on this one is... Some of these like have no tension on them and... Oh no! I just lost a little metal thing that was on top of one of the bridges. Nope. Oh, whoa! These like little metal bits that are on top of the bridge. They're literally... It's just a little metal rod. Well then, there we go. Okay, I can't just shift it up with my hand. Gonna turn it on the mic while I knock this in place. Okay, I'm probably gonna mute it because, whoa, it's loud. Wowie. Alright. So, let's space out these wires. Oh, let's do it this way. Alright. So, there's the first pass. Guess it's time to tune. Ooh. Let's see. What's kind of cool about these instruments is the Thai version has these things that kind of look a bit like antennae, and they've got these little soft. I think it's leather. It doesn't look like felt. Some kind of soft material stuck on, and that kind of gives it a softer sound as opposed to something that's like a hard edge, which is, you know. And I'm pretty sure the Western hammered dulcimers have, I think, one side felt and one side not as well. But they tend not to be as flexible as these. These are quite flexible, bamboo-y shape. Wait, what pitch am I aiming for? Let me play that video again. That's like 700 and something hertz? It's 400. This is like nowhere near. Oh, I'm spinning the wrong one. Which one is this one? Oh, it's this one, I think. Alright. I don't know my hertz and my notes. D sharp. I'm sure by the time I get through however many pins are here, I should be okay. But, yeah. Oh, F sharp. Come on, one more semitone, please. Oh, Terry. Yeah, I've seen a bit of Terry's video recently. Terry Pataman Manuel? Oh, is that the one where he's got 7 thingies? Seven videos on tuning the Khim, the Thai Khim? Because I watched those ones a few times, and I think in his one he wears gloves, and that's where I was like, okay, let's also do this. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, I don't even need to look at the tuner as much, because I've already got one string that's not finished in tune. Wait, this video is like G's on one side of the bridge, and then C's on the other side. And one thing I realized is you'd have to tune both left and right side because they're 2 different notes. So you actually have to shift this bridge like left to right to make sure that both is actually proper pitch. So I shouldn't start the second string yet. G, and then... Ooh! Okay, C's just a little bit low. Now, same in this video with this guy. He actually kind of... Oops. In this video, he actually kind of knocks it sideways with his tuner. So I'm like, okay. So. Alright, well I guess let's get these other 2 strings sorted now that the top's done. That second string's supposed to be the same pitch. Close enough. Close enough for now. Alright, let's try it. Not bad. Getting there. Oh, exciting. Alright. a little bit out of tune. Like, I definitely will need to do another pass, but... Oh, what an interesting sound. It's pretty clear that this has literally never been tuned, or I just ruined the tuning when I took the bridges out and put them back in. Alright, what's this last one? It's another A. Alright. Oh. Hmm? Huh, there it is. I have no idea what notes I'm tuning to. I'm tuning to whatever this diagram is saying. Oh, he tunes one bridge and then puts the other in. Well then. Okay, so what I found interesting reading about the Dulcimer, as opposed to the Khim, is that a lot of these standard tunings I don't think actually use the right side of the bridge, of the second bridge. Oh, okay, there's one. Oh, now, does this guy tune the bottom one next? Or the second bottom? What does he do? Why does he go to the third last one? But not the last one. Oh, okay, he does knock them. Okay, well, let's do third from bottom. So, A sharp and C sharp. Okay, let's try this. Gosh, it sounds... This one? Possibly somewhere there. Okay, there's the A sharp. It's too sharp. Okay. Whoa, okay, that moved really easily. So once both notes make it so that it's slightly leaning in the same spot, I'm pretty sure that means that it's in the correct place, even if it's not the exact right pitch. So, let's proceed. Oh my gosh. All right. Getting there. Now, what does this guy do next? It's interesting that he does a second pass on the left side and then does the right side again. And then his very last note, I'm going to guess, is the very bottom one. Yeah, okay. So he goes through... I'm going to skip doing the second parts and hope that that's it's going to work out okay. I'm going to put these ones in place next. So... Oh, they've already become flat. Wow. And then this one... Alright. Ah, that's a lot nicer. What is that side supposed to be? An A? This is definitely not an A. Oh no. That's the one where he's got a bridge on it. Actually, if you check out the video, he points to it and then he inserts like just like a single bridge. I don't have one of those. I'll just have to like mentally know that that one doesn't have a pitch assigned to it. Right, let's try the next one. Oh. Let's try this next one. Cool. Almost there. And we've got a C in the middle. That is not a C. Almost there. Wait, I've done this one, haven't I? Obviously not. All right. Well, whilst I'm doing this, I'm just out of curiosity, there are a bunch of people here. I'm kind of surprised. What are people up to tonight? Because it's, holy cow, it's midnight. Oh my gosh. Gee whiz. So people up to much on this Friday night? What's my last note? It's apparently a G. Holy cow, how long have I been... It's actually... Yeah, it has been 2 hours. Uni assignments, procrastinating assignments, Well, hopefully this weird wonky toony sounds have been kind of entertaining background. Well, I don't know if it should be too entertaining if it's supposed to be chill. But, you know, interesting sounds in the background. How are those assignments going? What subjects? Don't worry, I'm sampling them all. All the wonky noises too. The sounds are so peaceful. Oh, nice to know. I'm glad. I'm hoping eventually they'll not only be peaceful, but like nice. Oh, my subject. Oh, okay. Well then. Hopefully it's going well. Oh, okay. I think it's a bit swangy, I think. Something's off. Oh, they're all like one slight pitch-ish apart. And now I'm just going to check the ones on the right. I didn't actually check the other ones. What's this? A B? Just a B, apparently. Well, is this a B? It's a weird B. What? Oh, this metal piece is... What is going on with this metal piece? It's like... I don't know if there's ones on the rights are supposed to be there. I'm going to be happy to ignore that side, I think. Well, let's see what a first pass... It's probably the left side's going all wonky again, but... Something happened with these ones. That one sounds a little weird, those two. But, man. Oh, this is gonna be fun to play one day when it's all tuned properly. When it's tuned all properly. Or is it gonna be like, if it's tuned properly? Oh. Alright, let me align some of these strings and then do a second pass of tuning. It's getting there. I feel like I'm damaging the back of these things by doing that. Probably shouldn't. Oh my gosh. Getting ahead of myself. This is actually really, really nice sounding in real life. It's really like rich. And I don't think this microphone will ever do it justice. Plus the internet compression, who knows. But, oh, it's nice. Alright, let's try a second pass, at least for the left mountain. And then the inner part of the valley. And then maybe if I'm lucky, I'll do the right side of the valley as well. Because I'm a little bit, I don't know, the one on the right, I'm going to have to possibly learn some more about the Khim if I can. I'd seen a bunch of videos where there isn't any tuning on the right side of that bridge, so I'll have to come back to that and double check it. Or something. Alright, let's try one more time. I'll probably do it in the same order that he started, so let's try this top one. Alright, there's the first one. Done again. Second one. That one's off. And hopefully in the future the tuning is not going to be as, I guess, lengthy. But I so want to, like, just, I guess, jam on this for at least like half an hour once this is done, because, oh, it's so exciting. before when I said it was too flat, it was because I tuned the wrong note. It's really interesting. I think there's a couple of other like G's around, and so they're kind of resonating as well, even though I'm plucking just one string. I'm now like deliberately making them slightly sharper than they should be, assuming that they will go a bit flatter. Is the right bridge out of position? You know, I wonder about that. Vertically it is not, because they're supposed to, Dexy, I think you might have come in a bit later. The strings of this top one actually go below where the white part should be of the next bridge, so they kind of alternate. I guess, actually I could do this. There we go. Oh, what a view. It's really interesting. Oh, there we go. That's a good view. Why didn't I do that before? So, yeah, the other bridge is kind of shifted so that they can actually... Oh, man. So, like, there's a section right in the middle where hitting them will hit both strings, I think. It's really interesting. Yeah. I now realize when they talked it with playing the hammered dulcimer, this idea of playing in the valley and playing in the mountain, because the left side, there's a mountain that you do play both sides of, and then on the right side, apparently you just play in the valley, which is just this part. So I'm not so sure about the notes on the right side, even though this tuning seems to have it. I'm going to have to go without it because I've seen tuning that doesn't use it. So for now, I'll see what the range is and get this side working, and then maybe tweak it over time. Oh, I think I know how to make this slightly less sharp. Oh man, why didn't I think of this before? So because this, these metal bridges are on the outside, right? Because they are leaning, I guess to make these strings slightly longer, I can actually pull them down a bit, and then the left side becomes slightly more flat because it gets longer. I think I made it too flat. Oh my god, the things you learn. Okay, so if I raise these back up. Okay, maybe that didn't change the pitch of anything at all. Oh, maybe it did change a bit. This bottom one should have been C and F. F. What's this supposed to be? This is supposed to be a G sharp. That's half done, I think. So I've got some octaves already here, so... Oh, okay. I got like, what, 7-ish more to do? And then this will be like the first pass of it being in, kind of in tune. Let's try F. Okay, so... okay. Wow, the notes play for so long when they're all in tune. I think that may be all of them. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, so. I don't even know what scale this is. This sounds really nice. Just gotta know what works with what, really. Something turns off about this one, which is a F. Alrighty. Oh, that only took like 2.5 hours. Oh, that bottom one, which is supposed to be a bee, is like the only bee that shows up in this whole picture, the diagram thing. So it's probably not actually a note that's in this scale. I'll skip that one. There's a C sharp next. There isn't any. So I guess that bottom right one doesn't count either. I guess that explains why nobody is playing any notes on the far right of this Dulcimer, is because they're not in the scale. Oh, there is an A. I think I get it now. Because in this video, this dude puts a little tuner thing. Oh, where's my... Yeah, he does. So he puts in the second one because this... So that's supposed to be... Where my finger is, that's supposed to be an A. Let me move this mic a bit. So it's supposed to be an A. And if I play it, it's like half a semitone too low for an A. So this guy puts the bridge there to turn this sort of flat A into a normal A, which would be in the scale of the rest of this instrument. So really, it turns out currently this one is an asterisk of like, if I have a little bridge to put there, then I could do that. But then there's no other F sharp in here, so that's out. There's no other C sharps, so that's not in the scale. There's no other Bs. There's a B where my head is, right? There's actually a B behind here, so there's no B. And then there's no... Oh, and there is an A sharp, which that is over here. So then it's like, okay, all the notes that I really have is just, you know, stuff in this valley, stuff in this mountain area, plus one extra on the top here, which happens to be in tune. Alright. Where are all the duplicate notes? That's one of the things I was curious about. These two are different. Now I need to find out what this scale is. I need to let my hands breathe. They have not breathed for like the last 3 hours. Holy cow. I don't know where the start of that scale begins, but it sounds like it's this D sharp in the middle of the... Let's just draw. I think this is the beginning of the scale, I think. And it goes up. So it looks like it's... I mean, to my ear, I think that's a major scale. So it's from here, oh, and then goes around to these last two. So it's like, what scale is that? Is that a D sharp major? E flat major? I don't know. It turns out there's 4 here. Oh, that's really interesting. I can play this scale 2 different ways. I can go all the way at the top and then have 2 notes here. Or I can do 4 notes and then go here, I think. Oh, well, duh, because these 2 notes are the same as these 2 notes. Right, so these is your... That's your major, going from right to left. Those last 2 sound weird. Oh, wait, no, I got another right down here. I think it's the G that sounds weird. Let me double check this G. It sounds weird. Oh, it's way too sharp. Oh, some of these notes are nice. It's actually a nice range. One day I'll get good enough to be able to like just fly through the scales from bottom to top. That'll be nice. Like, this is placed on a little table. There's a stand underneath this instrument. So, oh, there we go. So underneath, I guess, oh, how well it is. So underneath there's actually this kind of, it's a funny U-shaped thing, but it's actually a stand. So this is one of the pieces that sits front like this, and then these two sit across like that. It becomes a bracket for this dulcimer to be able to sit on. And so it elevates it, I guess, out of the case a bit. At the moment though, sitting in this chair and working on this, the dulcimer's already high enough, so I don't need it any higher. The actual instrument itself looks like it's got its own feet, right? So you can place it down just on the ground on its own without the table. And what's interesting is, it's so cool. There's like not tiny, but like there's actually a hole where my fingers are going in. So the whole box is empty, and I guess, you know, there's got to be some opening on the side. Oh! There's got to be some opening on the sides. I don't know if you can sort of see in there, on the side there. Yeah, that lets the sound come out. So the whole thing's hollow. And it looks like there's a few sound pegs, I think, in here to help stabilize it and hold it strong. But wow. Oh man. Let's see how I go with just tinkering with this for a bit. So maybe I should turn off the very subtle background music, because now I can actually sit here and fiddle with this music. Or C natural minor if you start with a C. Where's my C? It is here. I totally... Oh, do you know what? Do I have a pen? I actually think I will actually get a piece of paper and write down these letters to put behind this, because it could just literally just sit there behind it. I don't think I have a pen here, but give me a sec. I will be right back. In fact, this might be a good opportunity for me to just have a miniature break. I guess in the meantime, there's a bit of chill music. Well, that's my looping background that I use. Actually, let's go for something more chill. Also one of my other tracks. Oh, actually, no. Let me put on. It's one of the other tracks that I haven't used in a long time, but I had someone listen to it the other day and was like, "That's actually really relaxing." And I was like, "Really? Okay." I think this is it. Let me try this. Alrighty. So, give me 5-ish, and I will be right back. There we go. I kind of miss doing some sequencing music-y stuff. This was the last track that I did back in, yeah, 2009. Holy cow. A long time ago. But I do want to come back and do some more music, and I hope that, you know, having this lovely instrument will give me an opportunity to compose a little bit again, because, yeah. Alright, how long should I fiddle on this for? Half an hour? I mean, I've been on for, what? Oh, wow, it's been 3.5 hours. Clean samples. Yeah, I think if I get this to be tuned a lot cleaner, I mean, it seems pretty okay at the moment. Given that there's 3 strings and you get this kind of chorusy effect, maybe it helps it not have to be perfectly in tune. So, yeah. It'd be nice if I could sort of build up some sort of... Like, I can get this tremolo going pretty okay. But I won't be able to sort of do the tremolo while moving. I think that's the hard part for me, because I'm just not perfectly accurate enough to move across the board. Whatever other scale I'm playing, which feels different. It doesn't feel like a major from here. I don't know what scale that is, but it sounds very... I don't know, like out in the wilderness? Sounds pretty cool though, whatever scale that is. It starts from... Well, I guess there's the diagram. It starts from that G where... Where's my camera? Here. Starting there, I go up all the way to the top. So is a G something... You know, the note you start on tells you, you know, something major, something minor. I guess from G, where can I go from here if I do another octave? Oh! Well, at least I know I've got an octave's worth if I play... 2 octaves worth, so... There's your G. It's an octave and a bit, I think. Yeah, that's 2 octaves. So whatever that scale is probably the most dynamic range this thing has. Oh wait, there's one more. Whatever that one is, but I don't think that's in the... No, it is. No. Oh, it's missing an A. Oh! Which is... Oh! I need to hunt online. I need to hunt online for that little extra bridge that this dude puts in his video. Because what I was playing was... I'm starting from this one, and then I go up all the way to F, and then I play this last one. From there, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which apparently can go to here and then go up. G-Aeolian. I've never heard that term, G-Aeolian. Aeolian... Aeolian just makes me think of pesto aioli. Which it would be quite a surprise for me if they're somehow related, but Aeolian, I've not heard that. It does sound quite nice. There's sort of like, it's not particularly bright, but it's not particularly somber. Like, I find minors to be a bit odd to my ears. I think. I'm not sure. But Aeolian, cool. Now I see why the dude puts a little bridge here. He puts one there because at the moment, without the bridge, it's playing another A. It's kind of like a flat A. So, natural minor, but a fancy name. Okay. So the dude puts a bridge there so that it's still part of this scale, whatever it is. Because otherwise you go straight from that top corner G, you go from this straight to an A sharp and you miss that A. I assume like when you put the bridge there in, in that corner, to make it so that it pitches properly, you just end up having to move the bridge left and right. Oh, I wonder if I can 3D print one. No, I need to... Oh, I do have a stainless steel, really thin rods. They're a bit thicker than the ones that are on these bridges. It doesn't really matter how wide the thing is. If I can just put something at the right spot and pivot it, I should get the right pitch for that. That's actually not bad. So that's like what? That's 2 octaves and a tiny bit? That's really cool. I on the wiki for these Khims, they did mention that the scale for this, typically, they said that the bottom note would be the bottom note here would be an A2, I think, on those scale tuner things. And you go to A3 in the middle, and then the top left would be A4. So it's like 2 full octaves, which means that this stuff is sort of extra, I think. Yeah, the notes, which is pretty cool. I'm going to have to find some black paint and do the bottom again. I don't know if this is going to be visible, but yeah, it's sort of, you can sort of see the top of it's kind of flaked off a bit. I reckon what I will end up doing with this though is because the paint is it's so very thin on this. 1, restore the paint, maybe just get a little bit of black spray paint and just like gently do the end of it. And then 2, I would probably end up getting from Bunnings, you can buy like acrylic spray and then just put a layer of acrylic on top of it just to help protect it even more. I should just add a pick into this little bag of goodies, which is where the tuner is. Could you enamel it? Probably. So fortunately, this Dulcimer came with 1 extra string, so I'm super fortunate that I have 1 backup thing. It's extremely shiny, and I'm not sure if this is... It almost seems too shiny to be stainless steel, but it could be. I doubt it's aluminium. Some of the tuning videos that I'd seen, I think it's the guy Terry Pa something, he said that he had extra string, and it was for... I think it was made... He has 1 roll with platinum, and he's like, you use platinum because it doesn't rust, and I'm like, Jesus, platinum, wow. I can see the where the old paint used to be, or where the bridges used to be, and they've kind of taken a bit of the paint with them. I'm like, I wonder if there's a way that I could touch up the paint on this, because there's a tiny, 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 tiny little crack at the bottom here in the paint. Because otherwise, the rest of this instrument looks pretty in decent condition. So I wonder what sort of music G. Aeolian's normally done in. Aeolian, relating or arising from the action of the wind. What a poetic, description. Wow. It's been super nice to listen to this. And I think over time it'd be cool to, I don't know, maybe stream some more little jams. Oh, what a lovely instrument. I'm actually really glad that I got this. And surprisingly, I think it would be really nice for me to use again every now and again to just sort of chill out and relax. Because I can definitely see it being meditative in a way. And I can also understand how it's quite easy to get into. Because already, just from playing a bit, I've kind of tried to suss out what are sort of the safe keys, or what are some of the melodies that I kind of enjoy listening to that I can put into this. I just understand that there's a lot of nuance in being able to do nicer, more complicated things like tremolo on this and doing it consistently and smoothly rather than sort of tapping one note every now and again. But I feel like I will come back to this tomorrow for sure. And I don't know, when the weather is nice, maybe take it outside for a bit and just sit down and, yeah, play this for a bit. Now, do I know how to put this thing away? Apparently these hinges just hook in. Oh, there we go. Where's the tuner? It is in here. Put this in there. And oh, nice little case. Oh. So, I hope people enjoyed hearing whatever random noises I was making on this new instrument that I've acquired. And I hope you guys learned something interesting from this too. I certainly learnt a bunch of the mechanics, just tuning it, just sort of seeing how things worked. That was pretty cool. I'm definitely wanting to, I don't know, maybe post some stuff on Twitter and be like, hey, I got a new instrument that was super hard to come by in Australia. We'll see how we go. Alright. How are people doing this evening? This very, very late twilight stream, which my room definitely does not feel very nighttime-y, which I should be able to change that. Can I? I should be able to. There we go. But yeah. Nice chill stream. I am glad that people enjoyed. I think what I might do is actually game for a little bit, just to sort of wind down and get my headspace out of being stimulated with the instrument. So now it's like, oh. But yeah, this was fantastic. I learned a heap. Yeah, it's cool. Learning bit by bit. Oh, it's good. It's nice to get back to some creativity.